So I'm guessing we're not getting chapter titles anymore? Because I'm pretty sure we're in chapter 2 now. Yeah, we are.
This all down.
Thinking I'm gonna miss those. Let's see. Heart-to-heart thing? Maybe?
No one can fight on empty batteries.
Clean clothes.
Much better.
Okay.
Okay. Next on the list is...
We need to cut through that cave if we're going to head south.
How come you get to be the boss? I know this stuff too.
Oh yeah, I'm Lance right now. I'm a tank.
Ferronis, orders?
Perfect time. Good work.
Time to vlog, time to visit.
This is not the only run.
That's a lot of people on the field.
What were they gonna do? Make me yawn myself to death?
Oh yeah,
Cake. Wow,
we can
you got the
change.
blood pumping at least. Hey, this one means business.
Hey. Oh, revenge?
Looking good, Noah.
Ooh, I can change.
Sure I did, Santa.
Ah,
You look great.
I remain in control.
Wonder what's inside.
What is that? Dark orb? Oh, I should check any... I think. Yes, you should get more evade because I think Mio auto evades when she uses her, well, some of her arts. See. Huh. Blow down. A launch. Do we have a smash? Doesn't seem like it. First, Butterfly Play, Air Fang. One Speed Demon. Super tanky mode. Or super dodgy mode. Glow Ring. Target lock, so it's a taunt. Maybe useful. Tyon, overfall. That's a debuff. It's a heal. Evasion lock. I'll take you from the side. Knockback and blow down. On the front. Let's see what this is. Oh, it just stands like an aura.
Whoa, visitor.
Come here. I got something for you. You're a lifesaver. Enemy's broken away from me.
Eyes over here.
Let's see.
Huh?
Let's try upping the difficulty now that we have a full party.
Huh? And we were
Everyone,
just getting started.
over here.
Make this quick. Smooth as always, Noah. Have fun. Spin that.
Good work. Easy finish.
Dodge.
I'll hold the wall.
Appreciate it. Perfect timing.
Enemy's broken away from me. up the attack.
Smooth as always, Noah.
Soon.
Hear that, Noah?
We just gotta commit
Let's
to
want
the
something a
motion.
bit meatier.
What is this? Can we break it?
I'm with you.
Oh, we move it. Less barbaric. I thought Mio was gonna break it with her hammer.
Well, this is kind of awkward.
How do you think we feel?
Yes, it is. And there's no background music. Complete silence. It's awkward. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see what that magnifying glass leads
What a
to.
gorgeous view.
Yes, it is. Come on.
Come here.
Whatever you are. You're a butterfly.
I could have handled that on my own.
Don't think this is the norm.
This was a nice
Wait for a
find.
moment. Using that device should allow us to proceed.
What do I do again?
Is it a shortcut?
Cha-ching.
Shortcut. I think. I'm pretty sure this is where it came from before. So let's head up.
What a gorgeous view.
Wait, this isn't the right way, is it? We'd just end up back at Alfeto Valley.
What you talking about? I think we're going the right way. Oh, nice. Damn. Uriah. Sad. I wonder how long it has
It'll
been.
be a long journey before we reach the Great Sword. Everything's gonna be fine, Mimi. Hang in there.
Like, it has to be over 60. This Van Damme said he was 60 years old, and the flame cock thing, I'm sure he was affected by it. We didn't have that in 1 or 2. And 1 and 2 basically ended around the same time. Except Future Connected, I guess, because that was 9 months after 1. At least 60.
Hey guys, could I have a moment?
Meh?
Meh.
Yeah? What's up?
Meh, meh, meh.
There's something that I forgot to tell you.
It's about who in charge of Din duties.
No. From now on, I want us to avoid combat as much as possible. So, Keves, Agnus, if either of them decide to put up a fight, don't kill them, okay?
Not saying I'm against the idea. But why?
Guess it'd suck having to draw on our allies.
Do we just knock them out cold or something?
Or get them to surrender.
How kind of you.
Huh?
I'm sure our past victims will appreciate that. You little...
We don't need to take any more lives. There's no point.
No flame clock.
There's a reason we met. There has to be.
Huh?
You think?
Back then, if we hadn't met each other, we wouldn't be here like this now.
Even though we're being chased by both nations at once?
We get chased, we run. Easy.
Easy peasy.
A smart new decision.
We'll keep on running. To that sword.
Talk about bad blood.
Just give it time. It's early days.
Maybe so.
Funny pattern you got there.
You can talk. You've got those shiny chest doodads.
We've always had these.
You know, I've never even thought of myself as strange before.
So many things. Taken for granted. We're pretty different, huh? Worlds apart.
No one's worlds apart. If anything, we should be questioning all that we've thought to be true. Differences are all a matter of perspective.
Our skeptic.
Hey, are you always like this?
Of course, it's my nature.
Personally, I think it's easier to take things at face value, you know?
Now, wouldn't that be nice?
Huh? You making fun of me?
All I said was, it would be nice.
Oh, no, you don't. You just call me an airhead, you jerk.
This is just... How long are you going to drag this out?
For as long as I sparking need to, until you come clean, Four Eyes.
I can't believe this. Someone shoot me.
Aw. What's that? Hey, Mimi. You can see that Ferronis over there. Over by the side of the big outcrop there, right? Ferronis is the giant machine in the colonies. Oh, yeah. Odd. I don't have any data about a colony established in this locale. Odd for sure. Noah, take a good look. Isn't it kind of old? How old? Is that it? It does look like it's seen quite a bit of service. Yeah, I don't think they make him like that anymore. Do you think it's safe to be around? You're freaking me out a bit here, Mio. Sorry. I don't think an apology is necessary. Do you think there could be some useful resources and stuff in there still? A possibility, certainly. It's in the general direction of our objective. Why not investigate it? Alright, let's check it out. We need to go there. Why are you guys looking to the left? What part? It's you, right? Red big monkey, I think.
You itching to get wrecked?
No!
You do that.
Couldn't keep them in check. Eyes over here.
Mio.
There's a point.
Yes.
Air slash! Hey, eyes here! You're on fire, lad!
Oh no! Woo!
I can help you. Overfall. Break!
Pressure advantage.
Hey, ever the parry.
Where's the
Gemini strike. How's that?
okay, it's down there.
Vortex.
Air slash!
I'm a little shaky. It's fine. I've got this.
Ever the parry, Mio.
That's on. Stay alive, Mio.
Hazy finger.
Did the top not work? I guess it didn't.
Mio!
Ooh, big boy.
I'll return the favor, Uni.
Giant.
keep up the
That's
attack.
way. Don't mess with Uni.
Alright, next! Oh wait, it's over.
What part? Is that you, my boy? Wait, Courtney. No, wait, I want to see his name.
We've never been here before.
Think there's going to be anything left that we can use?
Should be. Let's have a little look.
The lady.
Oh, that's a rare one.
Huh. It's not him. Linguistic Gigantus. Whatever the bright light is. Rare. Or a unique, I guess. See, how should we go about this? Aw. There's that much?
Here we go, guys.
Right on! Make sparks fly, Noah.
That's the weak point.
Eyes over here, Noah. You think there's a box? Hammer here. We'll keep them in check. Giant.
Nothing.
Butterfly
Come
flip.
here! I got something
Oh,
for you!
You didn't disappoint.
front.
Got one pinned down.
Go!
Wide
Overboard!
X-thrust.
butterfly flip.
Eyes here!
You're on fire, lad.
They were no match for us.
Don't think this is the norm.
So bright. What is
This
this?
should prove useful later.
Odd ring-like shard.
Quite a rare sight.
Okay, well, we doing this? I'll deal with you all at once!
Eyes over here.
Ever the paragon.
Eyes over here.
You're a lifesaver.
One small one. Illusion field. Oh my god. You die already?
I can manage from here. I don't want to die.
Working on it.
Still have work to do! Still with me!
Sorry, but we still need you.
Thank you, bud.
Uppercut! Slap!
Did I read things wrong?
They'll pay for this. Eat it.
Okay.
We'll keep them in check.
I'm sorry.
That's killing me.
Giant.
I have no idea.
This ain't like you, Noah.
Always looking out for
We'll
me,
keep them in
Uni.
check. I don't want to die.
Really AoE damage thing? Okay, next time I'm gonna try to get my tank to face it the other way.
I know it's grim, but it needs doing.
Are you two both gonna? No. Is it because it's a Keves soldier? So we're still getting affinity. Let's see.
Big responsibility.
You know,
This one's gonna be tough.
okay. Gonna get aggro. Look at me. Lance, look away. Look the other way. Yes.
Hazy fish.
Oh, we can't heal. Invade. Invade.
I should have done more.
Mio! This isn't like you.
I'm very tired. I can manage from here.
No healing. Wait until I heal.
My optic's free. Hang in there, I'll heal you.
Come on, let me heal. Let me heal. No! No! Heal.
I'm sorry.
Noah!
I went by one by one.
Got you covered. Got you healed.
Enemies driving away from me.
No! Okay, retreat.
This can't be happening.
Thank you. Thank you. Maybe I'll get accessories for what's called Shackle Resist. I think that's what I need.
I want to go here now.
She sounds so hurt. Oh. Can I pick a side?
Sweet, let's poke around.
Pick a side? Yes. Coin? EXP coin.
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah. Take that one down first. Got it.
Weren't you?
Eyes over here.
Oh,
Perfect time.
So, got this in the bag. Why? I'm giving you the swing of it. Got you. How's that?
going down.
Try a little harder.
Rejuvenate. Back me? What's gonna happen?
Another notch on my belt.
Well, they were no match for us.
Right, let's push on.
Hey, buddies.
That Ferronis must have been there for quite some time.
It was probably abandoned after being put out of commission decades ago.
Decades.
Come here. I got something for you.
6? More? I want an exact timeline.
Keep moving forward.
Eyes over here. You didn't disappoint. Couldn't keep them in check.
Oh, come here. I got something for you. Thanks.
Where are you going?
Eat it.
I'll keep up the
Well,
attack.
they were no match for us.
Well, he got the blood pumping at least.
Cross it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, quite a number too. Reckon they stake the Ferronis as their turf? We'll have to get rid of them before we can search for salvageable materials. Sounds like a plan. Hunt them down. Finally!
I'm right here.
Come here! I got something for you!
Wow, thanks. Butterfly blade.
Topple!
Take away.
Hazy fish! Extra! I'll keep up the attack.
Smooth as always.
Down.
Press our advantage.
Ever the paragon, Mio.
Try you not to try!
You're a fireland!
Hazy fish.
Press our advantage. Now you have it, you meanie. Hammer. Eat it.
It's over way too soon!
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Is that a black fog thing or
Been spotted.
miasma thing?
Come here! I got something for you!
Do we need rock?
Why not?
Wait!
Rock.
Topple! Come here! I got something for you!
Wow, thanks.
Focusing on.
Enemy's broken away from me!
Big
Come here!
impact.
I got something for you!
Appreciate it. Overfall.
Press our advantage.
Ever the
I
paragon.
think I bit off more than I can chew. Maybe.
Enemy's broken away from me!
Focus on
Come
this guy
here!
first.
I got something for you!
I'm gonna try launch this time.
Giant. Eyes over here. Mission disappointed. I ain't fighting the done yet. Got you covered.
Right!
Get the fuck up now.
Enemy's broken away from me!
Wanna die?
Uni! This can't be happening. Extra!
Help. And stay out of line. Right here. Oh no.
What is happening?
Uni! This can't be happening.
Butterfly blade. Pressure trap.
Extra! Stay on guard for now.
Butterfly blade. Hammerhead. Wide shot.
Do as you prefer.
Swing back. Gemini. Launch.
Extra!
I'm glad of your lead.
I'm gonna kill this one and then I'm gonna run.
We can still turn this around.
I'm sorry, everyone. Mimi!
We'll get you back on your feet.
Need to run.
Hammerhead.
Need to run. Run.
I thought
Run.
it was
Run.
unstoppable.
Run.
We'll get you back on your feet.
Run. Should have played the tank, I think. Easier aggro management. Just don't follow me, bro. You got issues, man. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Let's go one more time. Throw a rock. Too far?
I'll lure them in.
Come here! I got something for you!
You're a lifesaver.
Right!
Butterfly blade.
Topple!
Call me Spark.
Extra!
I'll keep up the attack.
Keep hanging on the damage, Noah. Keep up the pressure. Hammer! Right!
I'll keep up the attack.
Smooth as always, Noah.
Protect my friends.
Oh, I had to kill them all at once.
I'll lure them in.
Come here. Come here.
Come here. I got something for you. Thanks. Break.
Wide slap!
Topple. Extra. Tommy, got the attack.
Smooth as always, Noah.
Hazy finger.
Butterfly blade! Keep piling on the damage. Senna, love to see it. How's that? Move it! Gemini, run!
Overboard.
Hang on.
Wide blade! Butterfly blade!
Dodge field.
Hazy finger.
Back!
Got it. Break. Topple.
How's that?
Overboard buster. Hey, eyes here. You're on fire, lad.
Hit 'em over and
More
over.
launch.
Good going, Uni.
Gemini, run! Hammerhead! Eat it! Butterfly blade! Giant
Uppercut.
swing!
Hazy finger. Extra.
Got it! Hammerhead!
Come on. Break couple.
All coming together.
Gemini,
Break.
run!
Topple.
Keep piling on the damage. Senna,
Launch. Woo!
press on
And
bonuses.
smash if you have it.
Overclock buster.
I've got this.
Ever the power. Come here. I got something for you.
Wow, thanks.
Enemy's broken away from me.
Got your eyes over here.
Appreciate it. Stormy sky.
How's that? Gemini,
Hazy
run.
Air flash.
Butterfly blade.
Overboard. Break.
Big impact.
Topple.
Run.
Uppercut. Slap.
Wide hammerhead.
Hazy finger.
Giant swing.
It's over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Won't open. Bowl.
Over
Come here, boy.
First come, first serve.
Great work, Senna.
Eyes over here.
Perfect time.
Feels so much better with 6 people.
Topple.
I'm way out of your league.
Wish I had,
Over and over.
Good going, Uni.
what was it? Smash and
Butterfly blade.
Burst, I think it's the one after days.
Go, got this in the bag. Hammerhead.
Maybe soon.
Extra. Uppercut. It's over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Mio?
Such is the officer's duty.
No, Mio's not doing it. Next time I'm gonna try it with while playing as Mio.
Gotta keep nice and limber.
Fight with focus.
I know. I'll rein myself in. Overboard.
Eyes over center. Love to see it. Big wide slap.
Extra. I'll keep up the attack.
Smooth as always, Noah.
Overboard.
Butterfly blade. Hammerhead.
Hazy finger.
Wide
Got
slap.
that pinned down here.
Hey, you barely messed anything up today.
Overboard.
Done.
Looks like we got rid of all the crossnets living in the Ferronis.
It won't budge. We know! Or I know. It's because Ferronis is low on power. If we bring it online, containers might open. Oh, it's linked. Flame clock. In Ferronis of this type, power compartment usually located over there. Okay, let's take a look then. Not flame clock?
Let's use this.
Yes, use the ladder.
We need to time this right.
On it.
Time it right? Okay, I thought that was gonna be like a QTE. Was looking at my controller for the buttons. Just look, Riku. Meh. Power level is at precisely 0, so Riku cannot say one way or another. I guess without a flame clock, it really was kind of a long shot. I bet we could force open those containers, they don't look so tough. If you're confident you can do them without breaking the contents, be my guest. No promises. Stop. No need for gratuitous violence. Can solve problem with Ether cylinder. We could surely have one somewhere. Oh, it's the, yeah. On the menu. 99. Meh. The mice deceive me, or is that flat out empty? Back at the colony, we'd always complain about how we were short on this or that. But even a fraction of the supplies there would be more than we have now. Of course. Now that we're away, I'm sure we'll miss home ever more keenly. Hey, correct me if I'm wrong, but we just need to supply it with ether to get it running, right? I asked because... look over there. The green thing? Isn't that an ether channel? It doesn't look too far. I'll go take a look. See if I can harvest some for us. I'll go with you. There's safety in numbers. Maybe it will be better if we all try to stick together. I second that assessment. Okay then, let's go right now. We don't use ladders.
That smarts.
Ooh. Ooh. That's a lot of them. Throw. Rock.
I'll lure them in. Come here. I got something
It's
for
like
you.
an armadillo.
Hammerhead!
Hazy finger.
Right blade!
Break. Topple.
Well, I guess with one more healer, we can afford to get the power ring, I think, from Uni. That increases our strength. Oh, turn around. Stop turning around, bro.
That was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something
Ether's
a bit
gushing out.
meatier.
This is an ether channel, no doubt about it.
Let's collect it for later. Don't mind if I do.
Shopping enough. Moving forward, there will doubtless be times where ether will prove indispensable. Let's gather when we have a chance. Mm-hmm. Let's get back to the Ferronis and use the Ethel cylinder to try and reboot the motor assembly. Right. Manufacture.
Not to worry, just stick to the plan.
Enemy's broken away from me. Come here, I got something for you.
Appreciate it.
Hey, I'm here. You're on fire, lad.
We're gonna have Lance do the main target, and Neil will do
I'm here. You're on
others.
fire, lad.
Hazy figure.
I could have handled that on my own.
Aw, and we were just getting started.
Nope. Can't quick skip travel. I have to go around here and up.
You itching to get wrecked?
Hey, I helped your brother just a while ago.
Ever the paragon, Mio. Hazy figure.
That was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier. If we get the Ferronis running, that's not going to switch on the defenses, is it?
I can confirm that they were damaged beyond repair. We'll be fine.
Are you sure?
All right.
I can't change while I'm climbing the
Let's
ladder.
install an ether cylinder in the power compartment and get the Ferronis
Yeah, I have 3.
moving.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Bob. Mm-hmm. It moved. Now we should be able to claim the contents of those containers. We may be able to claim more than we first anticipated. How'd you reckon? That's how. The fabricator. We're gonna craft stuff. By restoring power to the Ferronis, it will seem we've brought the microfab back to life as well. So yes, I recommend checking the fabricator while we're on our little salvage stint.
I suggest we take a break.
Bam! Open.
What secrets might you be hiding? Let's have a look in the next container.
Okay.
We'll make the most of you, promise.
This was a nice find.
30 seconds. That's nice. Topple duration. Okay. Topple. Doesn't matter who. Okay. Fabricate. It's a microfab, a hand-operable fabricator commonly installed in older Ferronis. For a price, we can make the things this Ferronis used to produce. Nifty little gadget, eh? Let's take this thing for a spin then. Okay. Am I just buying item? Oh, so bright. Oh. All that for 300G? We found plenty of useful stuff here. There was more left behind than I dared hope. Yeah. I couldn't detect any monster present around the Ferronis perimeter. Seems like we'll be safe then. Shall we rest here for the day? Ooh, I've still got energy left in the tank. I can take first watch. Senna, acting alone really isn't. Meh. Chill. Are you gonna sell me stuff? Whoa! What the? Meh. She also is not open of dubious. No one believes you. Your colony affiliation and objective. Tell me quick. Xiao is traveling trade upon, not bound to any bond or man. Saw a light shining here, so took it upon itself to investigate so-called haps. I'll know upon vagrant then. Man, is there anywhere you guys aren't? Yeah. Why have to call vagrant? That word show a real lack of respect. You're not with Agnus or Keves, right? How about itinerant then? Man, suppose that's slightly better. Anyhow, any friend that she'll meet soon turn to customer, and vice versa. So, what kinds of things do you sell? Search headgear and button choker and all that jazz. She'll deal in anything. Who's the yellow one behind you? That she'll meet friends here is also fate. She'll gives a good price, so please buy lots. I'm a little worried about our finances. We have like 2.7k. You're right, especially since we won't be paid bounties from our colonies anymore. In that case, please sell any and all things of monetary value to Xiao. What's your name? Are you Nene? Pleasure doing business. You're not gonna buy your tasty sausages? Xiao only buy goods which can sell at a high price. It's basic business sense. Wow, suddenly I feel like we got ripped off. It's alright, I think both parties benefited here. I think we might want to make a habit of trading with no pawn like this to earn money. Meh, friends feel like becoming regular customers? Heart of Xiao Soul. We'll be more than happy to buy from friends, whenever and wherever. What do you mean, wherever? When friends find items, Xiao can confirm using terminal and wire money right back. Xiao thinks friends not complain, yes? Sounds good to me. Healing was independent Nopon has the benefit of being untraceable by our former colonies. It sure makes transactions easy. Then it's decided, from today on, she shall count friends among our own patrons. She will abide here for some time. If friends need anything, please to holler. We will, thanks. That's one difficulty taken care of. Yeah. Alright, time we finally got some rest. So, auto crafting, which is nice. Loot. Trader Pawn, that's your name. Xiao. Hello customer, can Xiao request favor in return for handsome reward? Yeah. What kind of favor? It's not big favor. Xiao only making register of friends. How does that work then? Caravan or Xiao not only Nopon caravan in the world, you know. Xiao have many compatriots in many places. Xiao now trying to make formal register of said chums. Chum? You're a traveler, just do it yourself as you go along in it. Well, Xiao want very much to do this, but currently waiting for teacher. So Xiao stuck here. What favor is this, if you choose to accept? Talk to local merchants like Xiao when you see them. Well, we can do that. Xiao no friends have what it takes. It's a bit weird to ask people you barely know to do this, but whatever. There are 19 caravans in all. What? That's loads. But there's so many Nopon who cooperate like Xiao and Mimu. Will not be a problem. So the yellow one's name is Mimu. Talk to Nopon about requests and friends get zone like this. Come back when all are connected. Okay, a little stone. Not only yellow, but red and blue too. Xiao wants you to collect all. I believe they call this mission creep. Thank you for kindness. You're really helping Nopon indeed. Alright, we accept. Just as long as you're not in any kind of hurry. Right. We can certainly keep an eye out. Okay. Quest for an entire playthrough. So many Nopons. Sell monies. Heavy item also, we'll save one bother of selling a caravan. Excellent, that sounds like an efficient approach. Man, but friends should not forget completely about caravans. Stop by for extra shoppings here.
What should we get?
Okay, ooh. They're all... Man, window shop. I'm sorry. You got nothing I wanted.
Should we go here first?
Okay.
Let's rest and heal up.
Clean.
Okay, good as new.
I just want to clean.
We have to keep track of our progress.
Rest.
A chance to shake off our fatigue.
I'll only level up when I'm feeling stuck.
No, no, no! More to the right! Right there! Start lowering! Make sure it's airtight. Sand around here? Finer than Rusker flour.
I could do a triple weld.
Sure, long as the output's stable.
Yes, sir.
What's up with the K-rounds? We're 2 caches short. Hope you didn't snuff up the order.
I don't know, okay? Got a problem, take it up with logistics.
We're just a dirt rank colony. Low as they come. You think the castle gives a crap?
A Queen's oath, this pisses me off. We get better scores than any sparking colony out there.
Did you know? For 10 rank field rations, I hear they get Arden meat.
Really? And us mudders?
Trust me, you really don't want to know.
I miss the good old silver days. Didn't have to rely on rations back then. We had cooks come and serve us right on the front line. Used to get Armu sirloin, we did.
Seriously?
Hey! What now?
My own indiscretion has caused you difficulties. I'm sorry.
No! We would never... Our apologies, Commander Ethel.
That was all, just banter. Believe me, we had no intention of...
You enjoyed eating our steak, did you?
Yes, I did. Tastiest food I ever ate.
I liked it as well. And I hope we will have it again. So lend me your strength.
Mom! Yes, Mom!
The girl that saved us when we were younger. Colony 4, I think.
I don't see what's wrong with Wolf, personally.
That's because you have poor taste. I'm jealous.
Oh, well. Trade you my taste buds?
No, thank you. My mouth would turn as foul as yours.
True that. They cleared out real fast.
I hear the attending consul is a particularly punctual sort of character.
Please, not another stickler for the rules.
Can't be long now.
Yep. Got about 5 minutes to go. Whoa! Well, well, Consul dear. Your reputation certainly precedes you.
Looks old. Rusted.
Ah! Spark's sake, a hover type? I mean, did they not get the memo about the terrain here?
Oh, why is it so insufferably dusty around here? Clearly, the place befits its dirt rank status.
The rainy season will soon be upon us. I ask your patience for just this short while.
Is that so? Then, leaving aside the issue of cleanliness, just what is with all this fog? I don't take kindly to my vision being obfuscated. Oh, forget it. So, where are my quarters?
Yes, this way.
A snob from the get-go.
What a filthy room. How the dirt rank has fallen. I suppose that would be something to take up with the castle.
Our Ferronis is an old model. I understand your displeasure, but please don't escalate this.
Do I detect some defiance?
No, that was never my...
Relax, girl, I jest. Now then, let's cut the chit-chat and talk business. I'd like you to eradicate some vermin for me.
Vermin? By your leave, sir, we've detected no movement from Agni and Ferronis around this area.
Not Agnus. People, soldiers. A band of deserters from both sides. Well, something like that.
Agnes and Keves? Both?
I think it's best you see for yourself. This is expressly at the Queen's behest. Don't foul this up.
They're always closing their eyes? Or have their eyes closed? What's going on with Amelia?
Looking at something?
Oh, nothing in particular, really. It's just kind of a habit. Checking our status, the war, watching for info updates. Silly. Don't know why I still bother to check it anymore. Not like there'd be updates. Oh.
What is it?
An icon just popped up. Over your head.
Huh? Oh yeah. Now I can see an icon for you as well.
When did we unlock a feature like this? I've never noticed it before. Yours seems to be the only one not locked.
Huh?
The fuck?
What?
Oh! He's lit up like a sparking light bulb.
I guess there must still be more to this feature.
Hey, that's Mimi's!
What in the blazes?
I've never used this kind of blade before, but all the techniques I can use with it are flashing before my eyes.
It's so weird. Not like we suddenly just gained the knowledge out of the blue, but as if it were always ingrained deep within us. Strange.
Oh, doesn't look like I can get Mimi's gear. Now that's a shame. This it? How come I got Moody Guts and not Noah's, huh?
That's what I'd like to know. Your class is the only one I can seem to pick, unfortunately.
Whoa! You can lug this thing about without a power frame. Not bad.
Don't know how this is even working, but cool.
But is this all part of Ouroboros too? If it gives us more options in battle, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I want to take this new blade out for a spin.
From here, we head due south, right?
Perfect. We can test them out on the road.
Cool. Master art. Yes. Oh, they're locked.
I'll protect you.
I'm fine with attacking. I'll heal you right up.
We're better to monitor the battle than on healing duty.
So I gotta whack him. I can do that.
I'll take real good care of the bad guys.
Okay.
Ground beat!
Wide slash! Myopic screen!
Dark Banner.
Crash out!
Giant swing!
Skills. Crit rate. Mm-hmm.
Mio's class, the Zephyr. I should try it out.
Oh. Next time.